Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cody the Coin Raptor. Welcome to my show. We're here to talk about some crypto chart TA, starting as usual with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin has been on the move yet again. I have here drawn up, zoomed out to the daily Bitcoin chart, and just like before, I have this descending triangle pattern that I've drawn out, and so far it is following it to a T, and it's following it so closely that we actually did see a break through the bottom here. So oftentimes with these descending triangles, you'll see the price action get weaker and get weaker and get weaker, and then tap this support level multiple times before it finally breaks through. And we actually did see a breakthrough today when it went all the way down to about 18,300. Now, we would need to see a larger continued move below this in order to make sure that this is not a fake out breakdown. So right now we had this very long wick to the downside, meaning this whole area here got bought up. So again, from 18,300 to about 19,300, a full $1,000. This whole area got bought up very quickly. We had a very strong green candle come in here for the volume, and that basically bought it all back up again. So there's a lot of demand below that and around that support there, 18,500. Now, as I've said before, we still have that RSI resistance on the daily. It's still sitting at 61. That has not changed. And the way things are going right now with Bitcoin, I expect that it's going to come back down here and retest 18,500, and it might break through. We'll see what happens. It already broke through once, and if it broke through once, it's entirely possible that it will break through a second time, in which case we're looking at support at, again, either 18,000 or 17,600, which would be our June lows. So I'll be watching this and trying to give you the best information that I can. I actually did come through here, and I bought the dip at about 19,300. That's about here. Yesterday, I did. And again, for my DCA plan, not anything short term. It's going to be several years, part of my DCA plan. But I like the price that I got it. I'm also looking to add, again, below 19,000 would be nice. We take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is still following this downward channel that I've drawn in, and in fact it broke through that channel slightly again earlier in the day. It broke through this channel, and now it went all the way down to about 12,800 or 1,280. And so right now I consider that ETH is gonna keep following this downward channel, and it's gonna be making continue to make lower lows here. So we can extend this out just a little bit, right? The bottom part of this channel right now is at about 1,300 or so. That might be support, but based on what we've seen here so far, that support level previously, the bottom part of this channel did not hold. So most likely what's going to happen is we're going to see a continued decrease of the Ethereum price. That being said, RSI right now is 37, so it is approaching oversold a little bit here. And in fact, I can even draw in another, go in here and draw in another support level on the RSI on the daily, and you can see here that support level is about 35 or so, and that's held for the past couple of weeks. So that's something I'll be looking at as well and see if it bounces off of that, if it moves down further. Okay. All right, so I also want to talk to you about Bitcoin dominance real quick. So Bitcoin dominance still stuck in this channel that I outlined. It's come up, it's touched it very nicely, bounced off, and then come back. But it looks like it's ticking up very slightly, it's grinding and grinding and grinding, and it probably will break through here at 41%. And the reason for that is because Ethereum dominance has been taking a beating. Ethereum dominance come all the way down here. We outlined that there is probably a double top going on here for Ethereum dominance, and usually when Ethereum dominance goes down, Bitcoin dominance goes up as people shift their money out of Ethereum and instead go and buy Bitcoin. So we can see here that Ethereum dominance has taken a beating right now, and it looks like it's probably going to head down even further. Okay. Next, we're going to check the dollar index. Dollar index is even for the most part. It's going to continue moving sideways. Not much action over here, but again, it might actually jump later on this week for the Wednesday Fed meeting, and that's something I'll be talking about for tomorrow's video. But back to Bitcoin. The reason why Bitcoin has had, let me zoom in here a little bit to the hourly. The reason why Bitcoin has had this little bump up here, all the way back up, again, down from 18,300 now to about 19,500. The reason for that is that we've seen multiple short squeezes happen here. I go over and we take a look at the funding chart. This is the Bitcoin aggregated funding chart here. And we can see that based on the funding rate, which is currently negative up to a point, that means that your shorts are dominant. And so what happens here is the shorts are dominant and the price action moves up, and then these shorts get liquidated as soon as the price moves up here, and then that will squeeze other shorts, and it will squeeze other shorts. And so what we've seen here is a squeeze all the way from 18,300 up to about 19,500 or so. So that's the reason why we've seen this uptick here. Now, how long is this going to continue? I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like shorts are being squeezed. Eventually, you're gonna run out of shorts to squeeze, and eventually the price is going to come back down again. So that's something to watch out for. When I see this turning, when I see that the funding rate is changing, I always like to post that information, and I will try to make an update video as well for tomorrow on the state of Bitcoin and what I expect for the funding rate. But right now, shorts were dominant. Now they're getting squeezed, and it looks like we've actually printed a green candle here for the aggregated funding rate. This is taking all of the exchanges, the funding rate from all the exchanges, and right now we could potentially be at the end of this short squeeze. All right. One other thing I want to talk about is the Bitcoin whale number 3. Whale wallet number 3 has been adding to their whale wallet here. So again, this is whale number 3. Recently, they've added 81 Bitcoin, 845 Bitcoin, and 241 Bitcoin. So well over 1,000 Bitcoin in the past let's see, 24 hours or so. They've added over 1,100 Bitcoin. So this whale number 3, it is buying and adding to their current position, probably because they like the price action. And whales like this who buy and add to their position will also cause these shorts to squeeze even further. Okay, so that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this content, please let me know. Like, subscribe, also comment, and follow me on Twitter. I greatly appreciate that. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, signing out.